Yo, 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 welcome in, y'all. It's another one about to go up one time for the one time. This was a surprise, like a little surprise live, busting it on out, getting it back down. Gotta get back, push through that algae. If you haven't already, double tap that screen for us one time. Tonight we have a good one with uh a brother and a sister that didn't go so well, and another with a brother and a sister that did go so well. So we gonna lock that in and get that going. Tonight's title is called Sinister Siblings. So without any further, King, my brother, what it do? Tapping in for the tap in. So without any further ado, we gonna start off with the short form, and then we gonna after that one we gonna jump right into our main cuisine. Let's go, y'all. We back. Indeed, indeed. We back. Remember, we we don't break the content. We just break the content down. So we about to get on into this thing right here on this Friday evening. Let's go. Good to good.
Sister, nothing to do with her disappearing whatsoever, man. I love her to death.
Where the fuck?
I don't know where she's at. I don't know where she's at.
This is David Haggard, and right now, he is playing the role of a grieving brother.
Off the muscle, David looked like a smoker. I don't know his choice, but he definitely looks like a smoker. He looked like the dude from Men in Black, the first one that was like, "Oh, my sugars! I need my sugars." Let's go.
What he doesn't know is that detectives are already several steps ahead.
So I told you I already felt guilty. I carry the guilt. It's dreaming that I'm guilty. Whatever happened to her is my fault.
Welcome in,
Because
welcome
David
in, Char.
had something called a cell phone, and he had it on the day his sister disappeared, and he has no idea what that single detail is about to cost him.
But most importantly, we're going to compare her phone's movements with the movements of everybody else's phones. And it's not going to be too difficult to see the path.
It was physical at first, but I mean, I was just getting to the truth of the matter. I mean, I was just on top of her, but it was nothing. There was no violence or anything.
Why did you feel comfortable selling her pills?
I don't know. I just figured that's what she had done to us.
June 8th, 2016,
Let's go,
Jamie
y'all.
Haggard, 27 years old, vanished from Kenmore, Washington. Her phone went silent. Her credit card stopped. Nobody knew where she had gone. Detectives didn't have to look far for a person of interest. Her half-brother David had a volatile relationship with her. Jamie
Half brother. Okay. Half sibling rivalry.
had reportedly told people she was afraid of him. And in the days after she disappeared, David had been burning debris on the property, filling in a hole in the backyard, and scrubbing his truck clean while a crime lab was already on its way to search it. David agreed to take a polygraph. He failed it, and now he's sitting across from detectives who want to know exactly why.
So,
Already. We got one, y'all. Doesn't sound too, he didn't sound too convincing at all, one bit. So they wouldn't have got him if they didn't need him. So we gonna find out what's going on. Let's go.
I went through my church. You didn't pass your test today. Okay. Didn't pass it. This is what my computer algorithm's telling me. Okay. That means probable deception indicated, meaning that there's indications that you've not been truthful with us. Okay. How do you read this thing? How do you read it? Yeah, I don't understand what this number means. Well, really the only thing you really need to focus in on is this where it says probable deception indicated. That's the computer algorithm. What's this line here? That's just where I want to read. Yeah, I would expect to see you down over on this side if you're being truthful with me. Okay. In the middle is more of the
Melissa says, "Hey y'all, sorry about early. We did a quick dance party to Tech Nine's birthday song. It's tradition. Gotta keep tradition alive, Miss Ma'am. Gotta keep tradition alive. Appreciate you for sliding through. We just vibing out. Just started. So if you're here, get your popcorn, get your water, settle on down, and make sure y'all pay attention, Aces. Make sure we are paying attention. Let's go.
Just totally fucking out here in Sheffield.
Yeah, so he didn't pass your test. So what that leads me to believe is that there's some information that you've not told us about that we need to try to get covered up here or get cleared up. A mouth can say one thing, the body tells the truth, and that's the way that I would approach it. Right. So I feel very comfortably that there's more to the story. There's something that you're concerned about that you're not disclosing at this point. And we're here to try to get this thing resolved, obviously. Okay, you're down here for a reason. There's been some suspicious things that have gone on.
If you suspect foul play, I'd go to Scott. I don't know anything else. I told you guys that. I don't know anything.
Like I said, if I was given a test about Jane's disappearance, having no involvement whatsoever, I would completely pass the test.
You don't even know Jamie, so you would have passed. Yeah, just like the Green River Killer guy. He fucking didn't, they asked him the wrong questions or some shit. He fucking just because they didn't know anything. That's why he passed his first test.
Don't believe what you see in the paper about the Green River.
I'm not going to go through this with you guys. I didn't do anything to my sister. You haven't done anything to my sister. I don't know where she's at. If I did, I would tell you. Bottom line.
That's the bottom line, because Stone Cold said so. Well, let's go.
It's pretty fucked up, and that's why I didn't want to take this test to begin with. But other than that, I wouldn't hurt my sister. I wouldn't hurt her. Wouldn't hurt her or my children. You can ask any of my family history. I got a lot of family. You can ask them all about it.
Plenty of men tell me that they wouldn't hurt somebody, and they didn't. But they ended up being involved in disposing of a body.
I didn't dispose no bodies either, sir. I'm not that way.
David just compared himself to the Green River Killer to...
I don't know who the Green River Killer is, but I know he's a sibling unaliver. Excuse me. But yeah, I know he's a sibling unaliver because he just got it written all over his face. Indeed. Henry, my guy. Welcome in. Good to see you. If y'all haven't already, double tap that screen for us one time. Boop, boop. And get that like button smashed. And if you can, take your time and get some thumb exercises in and hit the 100 emoji 25 to 50 times and push us through that algorithm for the ones that are here and for the ones that may get here to come. Let's go.
Prove polygraphs are unreliable. The detective's point is simpler.
Shout out to
everyone in that room with nothing to hide would have passed that test without breaking a sweat. David didn't. And the first name out of his mouth is Scott. It won't be the last time.
What were you doing burning all this stuff out in your yard for the last couple of weeks?
We've been burning freaking...
I'm not accusing you. Just tell me what it was. What were you burning?
The mulch and shit. There's all kinds of shit around the property. We've been burning trash, all kinds of crap. There's all kinds of crap in that house. Me and Carly have been trying to get our leg up. So we're just trying to, Jason, we thought we were going to be gone. We thought Jason was going to be gone for a minute. So we're going to freaking try to get in with the owner. That was
family. Appreciate you, family.
Yeah. And
all the acers.
What was reburied in the hole? Anything? Garbage? Anything?
There's garbage. There's all kinds of shit.
If she's found...
So this man was trying to burn all the evidence that was going on that he had surrounded at the house, and also prior to the investigators coming to look at his car, he was doing an extensive cleanup on his car, y'all. Sound a little iffy to me.
Fairly quickly, and she's deceased. The medical examiner will absolutely be able to tell us how she died. Still, whether it was an overdose or violence or whatever, whether she's found in your backyard or whether she's found buried out in Big Fin Hill Park or fucking in Lake Washington, if she's found quickly, we'll be able to say it. And I'll say it, man. Her lifestyle absolutely leads to the suspicion that she fucking OD'd and people freaked out and didn't know what to do. Let's just face the legal side of this thing. What's the crime of disposing of a woman that ODs?
I have no idea.
It's fucking gross misdemeanors.
I have no idea, sir.
So I'm telling you that because I don't want you or anybody else overly freaked out about an OD death and guys panicked and got rid of the body. Because it's a fucking gross misdemeanor at worst if anybody even gets charged. So I just want to make sure that's clear. We're not investigating some felony crime if in fact she just died through her lifestyle. OD. She got a history of that clearly.
You guys keep saying she's dead. You guys know something that I don't know?
Man.
I mean, know that she's dead.
Well, so in my gut, I believe that she's dead, either by someone else's hand or she's like an OD. And now it's a recovery. In fact, that's why we're all out at your house today. We're not convinced she's out there. Well, sure as hell we're going to check it. We're going to be checking it with heavy equipment. We're going to be with the cadaver dogs. We're going to be covering that base today, 100%. And if she is found out there, somebody's got some explaining to do.
I have nothing to do with any.
I don't know if he's hooked up to a lie detector or not. I see some cords and stuff on the table, but I don't see like anything to his arms or anything. We'll find out. But this guy, yeah.
His parents or anything has happened to my sister. None.
He found his next life already.
I should have passed this.
Absolutely. And guilty knowledge, or excuse me, guilty feelings about lifestyles, that doesn't affect falling down.
The detective just handed David the easiest exit ramp imaginable. If Jamie overdosed and someone panicked, that's a gross misdemeanor, not murder. Just come clean and walk away. David doesn't take it. He doubles down on knowing nothing. And right now, cadaver dogs and heavy equipment are working through the property outside.
So look, officer tried to give him the alley-oop, y'all. He tried to give him the alley-oop. He said, look, if she OD'd and passed away, all right, that'll just be a misdemeanor, you know? That'll just be a misdemeanor for you, Bubba. But nah, he wants to go on with the story because I guess he feels like, he's not going to get caught. But he was selling her pills back and forth on a high-time basis. But I'm not sure what type of pills they were, but hopefully they let us know and we can find out more info. Let's go.
When was the last time, let's be very formal. I know you've been asked this question before, but I haven't heard it straight from you. When was the last time you physically saw her?
The morning that she came back, Thursday, I guess. The 9th, 8th, 9th.
Mm-hmm. So on the day she's missing, she has her own cell phone, right?
Yeah.
And you got your own individual cell phone, right?
Yeah.
So
I didn't have a phone.
You don't have a phone at all?
I didn't have a phone at the time.
Why not?
I think my phone was broken or out of minutes or something.
Right.
I mean, I had a phone, but it was just out of minutes.
Okay. So whether a phone's out of minutes or not, it communicates with cell towers all around.
Right.
To give us GPS coordinates and where things
Right.
are. One of the things that we're
Phone,
doing today
GPS
is
coordinates.
we served a search warrants on a variety of phone companies, including your phone, including James' phone, including some other people's phones. And to me, I'm a tech guy, so this is just the reason I say this thing's going to be done today and solved today is because we're going to know where she's at today. We're going to know who took her there, and we're going to find her dead or alive. It's all going to come
He's a
from technology.
pyromaniac.
Her phones are going to tell us exactly, her phone records are going to tell us exactly where she moved. But most importantly, we're going to compare her phone's movements with the movements of everybody else's phones. And it's not going to be too difficult to see the path. Plot it on a Google Earth map. Which phones moved together between the 8th, 9th, and 10th of July.
Well, my phone probably was at the house the whole time.
Well, maybe that's the case.
Sorry, I didn't have a phone. Yeah, it was working, so I didn't carry it with me.
And second,
He said his phone was probably at the house the whole time. Okay, so where did you go then, buddy, without the phone? If you left the phone at the house, quote unquote, the whole time, where did you go without it?
the phone doesn't just talk to its cell tower in the area. The phone talks to whoever's a Wi-Fi connection, right? The router at your house, the router at your neighbor's house, maybe, if it tries to connect, the router at Starbucks. So nowadays, law enforcement has the advantage of just nailing down the position of phones way better than we did a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
So those paths are going to tell us a lot about her and who was with her. And I don't have those records yet.
Hide your kids,
I
hide your
voted
wife.
when we were having a meeting
Indeed.
yesterday about this case. I voted to hold off on hitting your house with a search warrant until we had those records. But, resources are resources, and we needed to do it today. That's why we had the backhoe today. We're ready to do it. So,
Sheriff in the back on the left side that's not talking just look like he's thinking about double cheeseburger heaven right now.
since
While the other
I
one
can only
needs to
assume
eat a
you're not being
cheeseburger.
completely honest about things because of the polygraph that you did not pass. It's not personal, but I believe you're holding something back. I know you're holding something back. And these things are all going to come out later, no matter what you say today. If you're not being honest with us right now, you're putting yourself in a hole because I'm afraid later on you're going to have to backtrack and kind of say, well, okay, this is really the truth.
Cece says, darn it, I'm late again. Nah, no, ma'am, you're not late. You're right on time. Right on time. We just started a few moments ago. What's going on is a young lady has disappeared. Her stepbrother was selling her prescription pills, and she's gone, vanished in thin air. So he's the suspect sitting in a chair, and now they grilling him. You right on time. Welcome in, Cece. Welcome in, Miss Mayon. Let's go. Shout out to everybody that's in here, all the acers that's sliding through. Much love.
A month or two or a week or a year from now, and it's going to be unbelievable. You know, if you're caught in a lie, you're caught in a lie, and you can't backtrack from that later on.
The detective mentions GPS tracking, and David's story falls apart in real time. Moments earlier, he confirmed he had a phone. Now he doesn't have a phone. Now it wasn't working. Now he didn't carry it. 3 different versions in under 30 seconds. Those phone records are already being pulled as they sit in that room.
When I got home, there was a fire outside the cider glass door.
Appreciate you, CC. Appreciate you, darling.
It wasn't totally put out. It was smoke on it. I seen it. That raised suspicion to me. I didn't know what that was about. I've been thinking about that ever since this investigation started taking off. What it was about. Other than that, I don't know anything else.
Why is that relevant? Why do you think that's relevant?
Because it was just you guys keep asking about that backyard and about why we buried what we buried and burned there. You know, it's just weird. I don't know. No, it just seemed like something I should say to you.
Well, most guys would have a standard burn pile, right?
But yeah, you're not going to burn next to the house. Yeah, you're not going to burn next to the house. I got there, like I said, it was weird. Carly showed up right after me, and I even said something to her, you know, like, what's she burning right next to the house for? You know, just kind of pissed me off, you know.
Trying to piss him off.
Whose fire was it?
It was his fire.
I thought Jamie was fire.
What day was that?
That day. Yeah, good day.
The last time you saw her?
Yeah.
Did you confront her on it? Or did you not see her after that?
No, I didn't see her. She wasn't there. No, that's what I was pissed off about. The house was wide open. Fucking, here's this half fire, you know. Like I said, it wasn't a fire, but it was smoking, you know, smoldering still.
Was that the only time the fire had been?
He said it wasn't a fire, it was just a half fire. Man, he made the fire, he made the bonfire, any type of fire that was needed, he created it to try to get rid of some evidence, y'all. I duly believe, and he got on a red shirt already. You know he's a pyromaniac. Indeed. Morgan, what it do? Good to see you, Miss Mail. Much love. Good to see you. Lock on in, more. Lock on in.
Last year we found 2 people in suitcases because their friends panicked, didn't know what the fuck to do with bodies.
This was a surprise live.
Folded these chicks in both cases. Folded the chicks up in suitcases and dumped them. One in SeaTac or someone in SeaTac. One in it's like, Jesus Christ, just call and say she got too high and fucking, you know what I'm saying? Just deal with it. You don't sweep it under the rug. You don't sweep a loved one's body under the rug and pretend like she's just vanished, because we're going to prove whether she's just vanished on her own or not.
Much love. Appreciate you for sliding through, Miss Ma'am. You know the vibes. I'm just sitting here cool. I haven't been up here in so long. I got to jump back into this algo. You know what I mean? Slowly but surely. We rise. Let's go.
The detective mentions bodies found in suitcases as a cautionary tale, a way of telling David there is no version of this where the truth stays buried. What he doesn't know is that he is describing exactly what is going to happen to Jamie, and David sitting across from him has no visible reaction to that detail at all.
I'm telling you right now, I don't know where my sister is. If I did, I would tell you. If she OD'd in front of me, I would tell you. I don't know.
Did you get into a fight with her?
Take your time, Melissa. Take your time.
You
got one of these for sale, Melissa?
Did it turn physical?
No, not any more than no.
Well, what does that mean?
I mean, yeah. I mean, it was physical at first, but I mean, I was just getting to the truth of the matter. I mean, I was just on top of her, but it was nothing. There was no violence or anything. The cops came there.
I know that.
And the cops checked her out, and I was weird. I didn't do anything to her.
24 hours later, though.
24 hours later, she wasn't at home.
Right.
She was gone all night.
I guess we'll find that out when we get the phone records today.
Yeah, well, you will. You'll find that out. She's gone all fucking night. She didn't come in until the next morning.
So a couple things are obviously going to be dealt with. And I'll just tell you our job. When I see your phone records and when I see her phone records, I suspect them to see some travel together. I think there's a good chance of that. I think it's going to prove that you're not telling the truth by yourself, and then we're going to have to do this all over again. I'm a little late to this case to know why the fuck you're painting your truck and completely cleaning your truck out. So when we have the Washington State.
The one thing all I got to do is ask is one question, y'all. And that question is,
why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying?
He's a dog devil's life. Anybody ever knew such a thing, if you know what I mean. Let's go.
Crime lab out searching your truck in about an hour. Believe me, I've had cases where people have hosed their truck out, scrubbed with, they've used stone masonry cleaner in their truck, and this crime lab still found blood. These guys don't get where they should go clean. So all these things are happening today because we can't figure out what to do with you. So prove them right or prove them wrong.
David admitted to a physical altercation with Jamie the day before she vanished, then immediately called it was not violence. His truck is outside being processed by the Washington State Crime Lab right now. And his explanation for the burn pile, the hole, and the mysterious fire next to the house shifts every time the detective asks a follow-up question. For a grieving brother with nothing to hide, David is doing an impressive amount of hiding.
Well, where's Scott at?
We got other teams doing other things. Listen, you've mentioned Scott a couple times, but you also just talked about a lawyer. Would you want to tell me the story about Scott?
No, I told you the story about Scott.
Well,
Scott needs to be checked.
You're suspicious of Scott.
Yeah,
Is
really.
there a particular reason?
Because he's like admitted that he's done something there.
Tell me that story again. Driving in the backseat of my car is a little difficult.
He said when Jason came home out of jail, he was with Scott. Scott picked him up. They went and did some brown together. Natasha is a girl that just got out of...
They went and did some brown together. What the? That's a new one if I ever heard. So they calling that boy, that dog food, that Dopolini, they call it that brown. Yeah, all of y'all was messing around. Let's go.
Out of feds. She's in an Oxford house or something in Seattle, I guess. Mm-hmm. Somewhere in Seattle.
Juice, welcome in.
They had picked her up too, I guess. Jason said
him with that burn pile.
Natasha, and Scott in his truck. And Jason said, what the fuck is going on in my house? Did Jason come home? He's like tripping out, like, what's all this stuff? Jamie's missing supposedly. What's going on? Mm-hmm. Scott says, shut up, dude. You're getting me in trouble. Don't worry about it. She's not at your house. She's taken care of.
He says this specifically
to Jason and Natasha.
And Jason told you nothing.
Yes. And he brought it up again yesterday.
And what was yesterday?
Yesterday he just said, dude, I think Scott did something with your sister. A few days, 3 or 4 days before any of this shit happened, Jason and Jamie were in a fight, an argument. Jason was like, I can't handle this dog, she's got to go. And I'm saying, well, I get her out, and Scott's saying, I think it's only right that the, family member takes care of it, or I'll take care of it, and just these things, if I reflect back on our conversation, doesn't mean much at the time.
Shandy, welcome in. Salute. All in a day's work. You know the vibes. Shout out to the Acers in the building.
because we're just all everybody's
Hope you're doing okay out there.
But I think about it then, like, what the hell were you talking about, dude?
Scott is a man from David's social circle with a history of violence and, according to David, a suspicious habit of making comments about Jamie being taken care of. He sounds like exactly the kind of person detectives should be looking at. The problem is that every time David hits a difficult question, Scott's name appears like a get-out-of-jail-free card.
I tend to believe my sister because in the heat of the moment, when I look her in the eye and I tell her, tell me fucking what's going on here, James, I can trust and believe that my sister's telling me the truth. She points to him. Jason. It's all Jason. Mm-hmm. So that's what, and then I confronted Jason, and he was going to come home and deal with it. But then Jamie flipped the whole script around, and instead of me being pissed off at Jason and going to deal with Jason, she's claiming she's going to take a bunch of pills. And that's when the whole picture came out. I had her in the.
And then Jason's popped in.
He trying to throw Jason up under the bus. When Jason might not have had nothing to do with it.
He comes home that night, yeah, because the cops come, and at this time I'm dealing with my sister. She's in the bathtub. The whole time I'm thinking that she's taking a bunch of pills, and I know I don't know what pills she takes, but I know she gets some gnarly fucking stuff. So I'm not sure, I went from rage to empathy here, and I'm an addict, so of course I didn't call the cops. I should have called the cops, but I didn't. I get her to fucking throw up, or I'm threatening to stick I don't want to stick my finger down her because my little sister, she bite my finger off, so she's mad at me, I'm thinking.
Big shout out to Cece for the party hat. Dun, 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 dun. Going up. Appreciate you, ma'am.
I get a spatula. She said, no, I'll throw up. I was going to stick a wooden handle or something down there. And she said, no, I'll throw up. So she's acting like she's throwing up. I take her to the fucking shower. I get her in the shower. I'm on the phone with Carly, dealing with her, going back and forth. I'm on the phone with Carly, and King County the sheriffs are walking up. And I say, the sheriffs are walking up.
Their house was like a methadone clinic, y'all. Gosh almighty, they just got plucks everywhere. Everybody's just faded, throwing up, getting back up, laying back down. Everybody's in the world of droopiness. Let's go.
Yeah. And at this time, it's and I'm talking to Carly, and then they're walking up, and so I go back to the bathroom, and at this time, the bathroom door is not open anymore. It's partially shut, a little bit.
Down too.
And like I said, I'm thinking back on it, and I'm tripping on it because of just how the layout was. I didn't think about much of it at the time, but I opened up the door, and here's this girl that was supposed to be took a bunch of pills, was laying in there, in her fully clothed. At one point, the tub was filling up, and I realized that the little stopper that stops the water was up, and I put it down, and I slapped her on her arm and said, "Not on my watch, James. You better stay with me. What the fuck, To deal with that, to go in.
Not on my watch. You better stay with me. Oh boy. So he said that to her because he felt like she was about to OD. Okay, let's go.
Here to tell her that the sheriffs are here. This girl is like fully undressed in a towel, getting out of the shower like she just was taking a shower.
Healthy.
Like taking a shower. Like yeah.
Yeah, Juice. I was showing support for your girl Trisha Nicole. Chill vibes, very hospitable. Yeah, indeed. Look, I went over there last night though. I just had to support, get my double taps, do my like, comment, subscribe, share, post, and tapped in for a few minutes because it was I don't do the how can I say the drama. So, I just try to stay in a positive notion in the YouTube space. That's all. But outside of that, yeah, she's always on a positive vibe. Positive vibe.
Kind of like a little bit maybe groggy, or still playing a part. But I'm like, the fucking cops are here. I was tripping on it, and tripping on her. And she's like, well, just go in your room and pretend you're sleeping. I'll tell them I was in the shower.
David just described his sister going from near-death pill overdose to fully healthy, showered, and giving him instructions in the span of a few minutes. Apparently, Jamie was so close to death that David needed a spatula to save her. Then the sheriffs knocked and she walked out of the bathroom like she had just finished a conditioning treatment.
Do you have any pills that belong to her in the house? Is there a stash of, was it Vicodin? Is that what she gets?
She was Vicodin, morphine, all kinds of shit.
Why? What the fuck?
I have no idea. I have no idea. I have no idea, sir. I just found out that she was on fucking psych meds too. Just got a prescription too.
So in your personal space in the house, is there going to be any of that type of medication? I'm not talking about like one pill that you might pick up here or there.
In my personal stuff?
Yeah.
No.
Or
I don't fuck pills.
it's my understanding that Jimmy
I don't know her YouTube name by heart, King. As
did leave some pills behind, is that correct?
brother.
There were some pills there. But I mean,
Did you sell a couple of them? I don't care to do. I'm not looking at them.
yeah, we did sell some pills.
Yeah, look. Shawnee says, I'm high, but what the he need a spatula for? My thoughts exactly, because I'm sitting here like, what in the Lord, goodness gracious, what you need a spatula for? I don't know. The only thing I was thinking of, like, okay, was he trying to put it down her throat for air? What was going on with the spatula thing? But hey, you never know until we find out. Let's go.
But I mean,
What type were they?
They're perk 30s or something.
Why did you feel comfortable selling her pills?
I don't know, I just figured it's what she would have done to us.
I guess one option to, if I gotta think of the fucking bad side here is that you sell or allow her pills to be sold because you know goddamn well she's not coming back. I.e., she's already gone.
Earlier in this interrogation, David said he had no pills belonging to Jamie. Then detectives found them. Then David admitted selling them. His justification, that Jamie would have done the same to him, tells you exactly what kind of person David is. Not a grieving brother, a man who saw his missing sister's prescription medication and thought, free money. But the detective puts it more cleanly than David ever could. You sell a missing person's medication when you already know they are not coming back to need it.
I think your phone records will go quite a ways to go one way or the other. And either.
Melissa says he thought it was SpongeBob. I'm ready. Head ass boy. Let's go. Mac, what it do? Nah, you're right on time, brother. You're right on time. Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Oh, shout out some good goldens to the Acers. Let's go. Cause I'm ready. Head ass boy.
One of those things that got to break to clear me, so I haven't done anything, and I will repeat myself that I haven't done anything.
Here's what I think happened to her. I mean, it's really only two scenarios. She OD'd somewhere, most likely the house. Somebody freaked out and tried to get rid of her. Or somebody probably beat the fuck out of her and killed her. I doubt she was stabbed or shot. I'm going to guess that she was probably pummeled to death. Massive head. And then obviously somebody had to get rid of her. Whether that happened to your house or not, I don't know. But the crime lab's going to figure it out.
David just described in clinical detail 2 theories for how his sister was killed. He described one of them, beaten then disposed of, with a level of specificity that is difficult to explain away as speculation. A grieving brother imagining worst-case scenarios tends to break down. David delivers this like he is filing a report. The detective says nothing. He doesn't need to.
Hell no, he don't need to, because the man is giving you the plan right there. All in all, and the thing about that is, why would he go into such specific detail, right, y'all? When he just said himself, well, what? How do you know she's DEAD? Huh? How do you know? What? Now you're sitting here giving up the plan for the man. Oh, man, while your head rests on your hand. Let's go, Jabberjaw. Indeed.
In the end, you're not passing the polygraph. The simplest polygraph we could design for a man like you in your position.
Hey, Miss TT, welcome in. Welcome in, Miss TT. Good to see you, baby.
Chris, can you read those specific questions?
Oh, yeah, I don't care, bro. I don't want a lawyer. I don't want to talk about polygraph anymore.
Welcome back.
If you want to be done, we can go.
I don't want to be done. I'll help you talk to Scott.
Okay, because we still need to team up on this. We're going to find your sister.
Right. Yeah.
I want to be finding
Delicioso.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not the guy.
But you got to know where I'm. You got
Horchata.
to know all the thoughts in my head. You got to know every step that I'm thinking.
Yeah.
You got to know every scenario that we're going to consider and rule in and rule out. And all this is uncomfortable as fuck for you, I'm sure. You don't have to like us or whatever, but we're going to do it together.
Speaking of, we're gonna do it together. Every so often, y'all, we gonna take a little time and get some thumb exercise in and hit that 125 times for us. All us do it at the same time. Push it through, push it through, push it through. That's what the Acers do. Let's go, y'all.
And this step of the polygraph was so fucking important to us that that's why we kept wanting to do it with you. So let me end this with kind of a overall reaching statement. David, is there anything that you haven't told us yet that you think is significant in this case? That you know damn well is significant that you've chosen to keep to yourself?
No, except for where's Scott and where's Chris?
Even at the end of this interrogation, David's answer to everything is Scott. But detectives are not done yet. While David has been redirecting suspicion for the past hour, his partner just sent a photograph. And what it shows is going to be very hard for David to explain.
Yeah, because David is trying to push the narrative to it being someone else.
So my partner just texted me this picture of a note that you left on the garage for your girlfriend. It's just my reading of it.
He said, I don't want to talk anymore.
Got him, coach. Got him. So he was planning on unaliving himself, y'all. This man was planning on unaliving himself. Question is, why? Because he felt guilty. The guilt was eating at his every aching bone in his body, and he couldn't take it no more. Let's go.
Here's my own question.
Crazy
I don't need
word.
to dig into your emotional head. I know the cops talked to you about that the other day. The patrol cops went up and talked to you about it, and they did not do a involuntary.
There was nothing. Yeah.
Exactly. So I guess my only question was that note written. When was that note posted? Like fucking this morning, right before we showed up?
No, that was during that time.
Okay, so that note's a few days old at least.
Yeah.
So there's nothing new.
Forget about it. Yeah.
Okay. Do you still feel that way right now?
No. No.
Okay. Things I'm required to ask. I didn't see the note today. We didn't see the note before, obviously. Does Carl
Because
think
he
he had
says
something to do with
125
James's
done. Thank you, Miss TT.
No. Okay, because in the note it almost looks like you're convincing her that you didn't have anything to do with it.
No, I didn't say that. I fucking didn't do anything.
When most people write a suicide note, they are consumed by their own pain. David used his to manage someone else's suspicion. David Haggard walked out of that interrogation room without being charged. But detectives kept working the case. In May of 2018, nearly 2 years after Jamie vanished, a litter crew along a Snohomish County road found human remains inside a suitcase. 2 months later, the medical examiner confirmed they were Jamie's. She had died by homicidal violence. Court documents revealed that David had texted family members pretending to be Jamie after.
Okay, gotcha. Gotcha was just trying to figure out who I was chatting with, both of them, and I gave you his number, and he is not shy when it comes to women.
After her death and burned
Now I have
construction
to go.
equipment to destroy his fingerprints. In 2019, when witnesses thought they had spotted Jamie alive, David told them that was not possible. A jury found him guilty of second-degree murder. He was sentenced to 15 years in prison. Jamie was 27 years old. Our hearts go out to her family and to everyone who loved her. Thank you for watching today's video.
Bubba. Crazy work. That was diabolical. He thought he got away with it, and he was sending off messages to people pretending to be his sister. That's, boy, he not gonna make it. He not gonna make it. He couldn't live with the fact of what he done, and it was eating, and it was definitely eating at his soul, y'all. It was eating at his soul. He did so bad that it was like, he wanted to take himself out. shout out and prayers to her sister. She was only 27 years old. She was going through a lot. Um, she was definitely going through a lot because he was the one that was selling her the pills and whatever else that she was using. So the sister was probably ODing, and also from the coroner's perspective, she was beaten very bad. So, and he had just got into an argument with her and was physical with her, but he said they didn't fight. Nah, you're going down, Bubba. 15 years, 15 blickups, they got you. Close the door. Indeed. Let's go, y'all. That's crazy work. RP to Lil Sis, indeed. Back at it like a crack at it. Let's go, y'all. Appreciate you, Juice. Damn, he only got second. Yeah, second. 15 years. 15 years. Big bogus, man. Yeah, Juice. His own sister. His own sister, man. Crazy work. Crazy work. That was numero uno. If y'all ready for the next one, put your popcorns in the chat, and we're gonna slide on to the next one, which is our creme de la creme case. Sinister siblings. And we're gonna lock right on in. I appreciate y'all once again. Shout out to everybody here. Shout out to everybody here in the building. Shout out to the Acers, y'all. Much love. So this one here is about the Sinister siblings. We're gonna pull this right on up, and we gonna get into them. Let's go. I hope he has fun holding Bubba's pocket. Yeah, he's gonna be holding Bubba's pocket for quite a long while, y'all. Crazy work. Crazy work. Next one coming up in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go.
The specimen you see right now is Warren Pollock, one of the dumbest on the planet, who has no idea he was just caught on camera gunning down a complete stranger. But what surveillance footage will show is that he wasn't alone. His imbecile sister, Wanisha Pollock, was in on the hit.
What I have in the video, driving in front of Tony's Market all day long from the time that it happened into the time that it happened.
Now, these siblings will try to play dumb, but when cops turn on the pressure, will they sell each other out to save their own skins?
We wonder. We're going to find out.
Try to save your skin. You try not to do labor in jail. Or you can just cooperate. I'll take that up. I thought we were. Do you know the penalties for first-degree felony? Up to death.
On March 13th, 2022, 34-year-old Stephen Black walked into Tony's Market in Fort Lauderdale, completely unaware that someone was waiting for him. Within seconds, a masked man stepped inside, pointed a gun at his head, and shot him point blank. Surveillance footage and the getaway car's license plate led police straight to Wanisha Pollock and her younger brother, Warren.
Wanisha and Warren. Gosh almighty. They on a sinister street, y'all. Sinister siblings sensed in singing Sonic somewhere south of Saratoga. Gosh almighty, alliteration is fun when you're blitz. Indeed. Say it 5 times fast, Juice. Let's go.
But the Pollocks weren't the only ones involved. Hours earlier, Stephen had gone with his friend Antonio to confront Antonio's baby mother, Tiffany King. The argument escalated, and Stephen ended up punching Tiffany's stepfather in the face. Tiffany's mother then posted Stephen's picture on social media, and that single post set everything in motion. Now, Wanisha and a handful of other people connected to that day are about to sit across from detectives. Let's see if their stories can finally crack this case wide open.
Nah, that wasn't outside, Juice. That was inside. Definitely inside the store.
So you know what this is about. You know what I'm investigating.
Oh, no.
You don't
know.
This is the homicide that happened at Tony's Market. At Tony's Market?
Yeah, that was CCTV footage caught from inside the store. Gosh
Down the
almighty.
road on 8th Street.
I just believe
Oh.
I've been on here for a year, but I don't want
I know more than what you think I know, okay?
Well, excuse the hell out of me. Meg say, nah, not there. Outside my house. Okay, understood. Hope you all right. Stay safe. Stay away from the windows. Get down.
So I don't like I'm
Damn.
you. So okay. All right. Tyrone's dad or stepdad that got slapped, got hit that day. Okay. That guy that did it, you know who got killed.
So who got killed?
Yeah, he got
I
killed.
didn't know that. I don't know these people. The only person I know is that side of the family. Yeah.
Him is the only one you know. Is he the baby daddy?
Yeah.
Okay. So his stepdaddy gets punched, and then an hour later, or within a few minutes, it's a planning motion to get the guy that did it. And your car
Oh,
was
she
used.
pregnant.
That's why we have your car.
Yes, daddy.
Who was driving your car that day?
I had my
Her one piece says, yes, daddy. What? What? Let's go.
car. Nobody drives my car.
Well, I have it on
She's a
video.
freaky
Driving
frog,
your car.
y'all.
And we
Freaky
park it
frog.
all day long from the time that this happened until the time that murder happened.
I have my car.
You were driving it that day?
Yeah, I have my car.
You know what day I'm talking about?
I don't know exactly. I don't remember.
It's March 13th.
I don't remember exactly what day.
You ever been arrested?
Huh?
You ever been arrested?
Uh-huh.
Have you ever been convicted?
No.
What you been arrested for?
Aggravated assault with firearm.
Aggravated
So
assault.
nothing would happen to you. All right. Well, the whole reason why I'm doing
Do y'all see the windows? Lordy gracious. If y'all don't know what that is, y'all, it might be potential black mold. It might be potential black mold, y'all. It's running down. It might be potential black mold.
this because when I arrest people, I want to make sure they go to prison. Okay, I don't want to prematurely arrest people so they can get out if I don't have enough evidence. And what it looks like, I'm going to look for a conspiracy charge, and you're going to be roped into that. Yeah.
From the I don't care look on Juanisha's face, it's already obvious she's not planning to give detectives a single useful answer.
Yeah, them eyelashes big as goddamn ever. Them things look. That's one eyelash, y'all. One whole eyelash that's sitting right on her face. Gosh almighty. They tweet. Let's go.
Even though she's been caught, she boldly says she's the only one who drives her car. But instead of helping her, that statement just puts her right in the middle of everything, because now she still has no real explanation for why that same car was spotted around Tony's Market on the exact day Stephen was killed.
All right? So you're going to have two choices. Either you try to save your skin and you try not to get labor in jail, or you can just cooperate. Either way, you're going to require the assistance of a lawyer to help you. Okay?
I'll take that route.
It's not fair to be put in that position. Whoever put you in that position. But the men in your life haven't been taking care of you. Understand what I'm saying?
I'll talk to the lawyer.
Because this is completely unnecessary. That guy was going to go to jail for what he did. He didn't have to fucking die. But you can't just kill somebody and think that nothing's going to happen. There's
She
no
looking like she don't care though. One bit.
There's consequences.
At
And
all,
you got
at
people
all.
like me who's going to turn every rock and look under to see who was involved. And to tell you the truth, I don't know the extent of your involvement, but I know to the very least your car was used by the person who did the shooting to get there and leave and to stalk the guy. You know what stalking means? Yeah, so you stalk the guy from like 1:30, 1:45.
Yeah, they might be power washing. Hopefully they're not just power washing or pressure washing just to remove the stains. Hopefully it's being soft washed and they have some a bleach surfactant and taking that all the way off and cleaning as well. Cause 0%.
All the way to the time that he got killed at 6:50. Now you're telling me that you were the one in the car? Were you down there at 6:50? Well, I'm gonna look to find out. Because if you were there and you drove away after this happened, then you're gonna get the same charge as the person who pulled the trigger. You understand that, right? And you understand because of the circumstances, it's a first-degree felony. Okay, do you know the penalties for first-degree felony?
I can't stop looking at the windows,
Up
y'all.
to death.
He trying to scare this young lady's britches off.
Now, I'm not saying that that's what you're gonna get.
He trying to scare out her panties, but I don't think she's wearing none, y'all. I don't think the lady has on any panties at all.
Okay, I don't know, but that would be the charge for sure.
This right here is called an appeal to conscience, when detectives use emotions, family, and future consequences to pressure a suspect into telling the truth. Now let's see if that works on Juanisha, or if she keeps playing along.
Talk to a
Juanisha.
lawyer as soon as you can and say, hey, this is happening to me. I'm getting roped up in a conspiracy charge, in a conspiracy to commit murder charge. I want to get out of it. I don't want to be part of it. I want the people responsible to take responsibility for it. I want to be left out. I want me and my baby not to have to deal with this. It's gonna be expensive. You're gonna have to pay a lawyer decent money, but it's worth it for you in the future, in his future.
She don't give not one goddamn at all, y'all. Come on now.
Lawyer that helped you in the previous case, can you give
Yes,
him a call?
honey, 0%.
I don't have a lawyer.
So how did the charges get dropped?
Yeah, Juice. Look, okay, what caught me was everything that's binging me, okay, is the umbrellas, the notation on her one piece, that little nip ring that's poking out, and definitely the goddamn windows. Lord.
Because the boy went on that job.
So it didn't even get that far. Well, Juanisha, look at me. I guarantee you this is going to go that far and more.
Yeah, it's super moldy, Shayna. I can't go.
It sucks because I wish I could tell you everything that I know so you realize that I'm not messing around with you, but I can't. Not, at least not at this point.
Oh, they down yonder. Look, it's mold everywhere, y'all. Look, right here, over here, over there, on every particle of the building. They need to get that inspected. Indeed, they need to get that inspected right now. I can't deal. And they down there just having a conversation. I can't see the third person, but so I don't know if they're like questioning somebody or if that's one of their buddies. But hey, either way, they down there having a good old time. Let's go.
Hello.
Yeah, that's stucco indeed.
I'm going to give you my card in case you want to talk to me. I'm going to give you my card in case you want to talk to me. Give me a call. All right? Talk it over with Tyrone.
What you know about card? Have a little cigar show, Marty. Talk that talk.
This don't have anything to do with him.
Hey, you don't think so?
I know so.
Okay.
Right now, Juanisha is
said,
acting
"I
like
know
she doesn't
so."
even know Tyrone at all, but detectives already know he's her boyfriend.
Yeah, she shouldn't be around that stuff at all.
The
Her being
father of her
preggo.
unborn child, and connected to the same family Stephen had problems with earlier that day. So now, they have one major question to answer. Was Stephen's murder a revenge hit ordered by someone in the King or Wooten family, or did Juanisha and Warren act on their own? And since nobody in the Pollock family seems willing to talk, detectives now turn to someone directly tied to the family drama that started it all.
Yeah, that lady from around there said that she has video, and she believes based on the video that it was more, but she wouldn't never give a statement to it.
Both of them looking like Mr. Clean. Let's go.
But the video's not clear from what the report says. The video's not clear. We'll be able to.
I can't imagine it would be. Was it at night?
At night, yeah. I want to get it. Just to have it.
Get it, look at it. You never know.
Said the video's not clear enough to get a good identification.
You know, maybe even though you can't tell it's him.
They can't tell it's him.
Who it is.
Or
maybe
who it
on
is.
That video compared to the Tony's video, a jury could say it's the same guy.
Yeah, a wall or something.
And then you have, say, the shell casings.
Yeah.
You know, and that was his residence.
Yeah.
And they can, our circumstances are starting to get pretty.
Yeah.
So they're going to try to run it based on circumstantial evidence. Gosh almighty. That'll hit you where it hurt.
I gotta go down to Magic Gardens later. They're not very helpful. So the reason why you're here is because, in the investigation, we're want to get all the facts. And me asking questions in the streets is not the same as me asking questions in here. In the streets, people lie to me, and I can't do anything about it. In here, you come and lie to me, and now it becomes a crime. Okay, so that's why we're here. That's why you're under subpoena, and this is why the state attorney is here. I don't believe that you're involved in this whatsoever. Okay, but you may have information that might be relevant to this investigation, and you may not even know that you know it. Okay, so we're here to try to get, trying to get as much information as we can. We met that night that your husband was punched, and after, Steven was shot and killed.
Yes, Serpro, Hepaco. Somebody needs to get to it.
Remember, we met at the hospital. And I asked you to tell me, I asked you both to tell me what happened. Can you repeat to me what happened that day?
Yes, I sure can. That was a Sunday.
And yes, I sure can. Okay, Mama.
About one something. The only reason why I know it, at that time is it was one something because I was in the kitchen cooking, and my husband, we were all looking at TV. My daughter was there. She was
whipping y'all.
And when I came out the kitchen,
I got Tiffany, right?
My daughter Tiffany. That's my only daughter.
Okay.
I only have one daughter, and I have a big window. Say this is my kitchen. This is my kitchen area, and I'm coming out and into my living room, and I got a big window. You see my big window there, and I can look straight out, and I seen the car pull up, and I seen Tonio jump out and come and knock at my door. Because then I told my daughter, I said,
you know Tony pretty well.
Tonio is my daughter's baby's father.
Right, so you know him pretty well, right?
Well, not well, but I know him.
Right.
Yeah. And so he got out and came in.
Oh, 115. Okay, y'all was on amazing movement. My job was doing Cat 3 mold remediation and abatement. Yes, indeed. I myself was an environmentalist specialist, and I was a supervisor out there. So this would be, right up the alley of sorts. We would have, but the company, we probably would have charged like 90 grand, 100 grand, to try to get that back in shape. Yes, indeed.
Out on the door. So
and
I said, there go Tonio. So I opened the door, and he,
full face respirator
and whatever, and I'm telling him, I don't know nothing.
What about?
About my daughter. I guess him and my daughter got into it or whatever. And I'm telling him, I don't have anything to do with whatever y'all going on. Don't come to my house with that.
But do you know what his complaint was?
No. At that time, no, I didn't know what his complaint was.
Okay.
But later on, he complained that she supposedly had took some keys or something from him, which I don't know, because like I told you at the hospital, I know he's a big liar. Because like I told you at the hospital, at first, I used to give him the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah.
Because him and my daughter get into it or whatever, and he'll call me or she'll call me and I'll tell her, you need to stop acting like that or stop doing that or whatever. Until I seen things for myself.
Okay.
Where he get belligerent and start texting her phone, blowing up her phone, just stupid stuff. And so that's why I said.
But this date when he came, you saw him through the window and he came to the door.
Yes, he came in.
You answered the door.
I answered the door at that time. And he was talking about, oh, I never came to disrespect your house, but your daughter, blah, 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 this and that and that. And I'm like, I don't have nothing to do with whatever y'all got going on. So
was this inside your house or outside?
No, this was outside.
Okay.
This was outside. This was on the porch. Because he didn't never come inside my house.
Okay.
And so my daughter was like, no, I don't have nothing. I don't even know what you're talking about. I don't have nothing. And she said, Mom, come back in. Close the door. So she closed the door and locked the door.
Okay.
And so we came back in the house. All of us was there. And then she noticed him going into her car because her car was unlocked. When he went into her car, that's when
he went on a rampage. So he pulled up to mama house like, Miss Ma'am, your daughter tripping. No, I need that. And started going through her car. Crazy work. And that just sounds all physical to me. It sounds like domestic.
She opened the door and went out the door with the baby in her arm, trying to stop him from going in her car. And then that's when he came charging at her. When me and my husband seen him charging her, that's when we ran out the door, and my grandson ran out the door behind us because we trying to stop him from hitting her with the baby in her arm. So he started swinging, and my husband then grabbed him, and I'm grabbing her, and I'm holding her back or whatever. And so she picked up some rocks and threw at him. And so when she did that, you know, he's cussing and fussing and all of that there. And then this person that brought him over there, because like I said, I never seen that guy. I don't know him or nothing like that. He got out of the car. He got out of his car and came where we was, because he was, as I told you, at the hospital. He was charging at my grandson at first, because my grandson picked when wait a minute, before my daughter got into it, she shot the baby. Remember I told you she shot the baby on the grass.
Okay.
And my grandson, I told him to pick him up out of the grass. So when he did that,
how old is your grandson?
He's 14.
Okay.
So when he did that, the guy come charging at him, cussing and talking and whatever. When I noticed that, I said, oh, wait a minute, hold up.
Crazy work. So they get into it. She got the baby in her hand whole time, y'all. No, ma'am. 0%. Baby should have been nowhere near y'all in y'all buffoonery. Let's go.
Hold up. I say, first of all, he's a child.
And he stopped.
Yeah, he's only 14 years old.
What I'm saying is that he was charging when you said that he stopped.
Yeah, because when I say, oh, he's a child, he's only 14 years old. That's my grandson, so you can leave him the hell alone. That's what I told him. Then he turned back around and came out where me and my husband was. So him and Tonio was in the road, and he just, fussing and cussing at us, the guy. And at first, like he was trying to pull the guy, but it was like he wasn't pulling him hard enough to leave. So he done, got a loose for Tonio, and he come over there charging at me and my husband, talking. He just cussing and fussing, talking about, I shoot it up. And I told him, you ain't gonna shoot a damn thing up.
Yeah, this is mom right here, Melissa.
Me and my husband was standing by his truck. My husband's truck was in the driveway. We were standing by his truck. And when he was before he did that, before he came up closer to us, him and Tony was standing out in the road, and that's something just told me to snap his picture. So I can, if anything go down, I can give it to the police.
Stephen was just a friend of the baby daddy and had no ties to the Wooten family whatsoever. He just happened to be at the wrong place.
So he came, he was in the car. He had nothing to do with it. Steve had nothing to do with anything, but him being a rider for his homeboy, he jumped out the car, and then he got himself into something that he eventually couldn't get out of, y'all.
At the wrong time, defending a friend in an argument that wasn't even his to begin with. But sometimes getting involved in the wrong moment can lead to devastating consequences. And if you find cases like this, with crazy revenge twists fascinating, go ahead and subscribe so you don't miss the next one.
But then, that's when he came closer up on us. I'm standing here, my husband was standing behind me, standing right there. And my daughter was over on the sidewalk, and he just looking, and he inching, I could see him inching up to my husband, and so my husband kind of stepped back and took like a stance, you know, it's because he didn't know what he was fit to do, and so he looked at me. And he was up on my husband telling me, I knock his fuck ass out. And that's when he hit him. When he hit him, he immediately hit the pavement. You see the pavers in our driveway. Yeah. And once he hit the pavers, blood just started gushing out. And
Gosh almighty. She said once he hit him, he hit the pavement and blood started rushing out. He must have hit him with a Muhammad Ali Tyson got there going, ooh-wee. Gosh almighty. I know he felt embarrassed getting knocked out in front of his lady. She felt embarrassed because he was trying to be the man that he should be and hold everything down, but the only thing he was holding down was the ground. Let's go.
He was laying there, and when I seen that, I said, oh, hell no. I ran back in the house.
Oh, hell no.
I didn't know what I was going to do.
Y'all done up and done it.
Got a knife and ran back out the door. But when I ran back out the door, they had to jump in the car and left. Because when they seen me turn around and run in the car, they turned around and ran because they didn't know what I was going to get. Mm-hmm. And so when
they thought mama was going to get that young loofah. Thought she was coming back with that.
My husband, he was laying there, and then I told my grandson to take the knife back in the house. My husband was laying there bleeding, but he was trying to get up. And I'm telling him, no, you can't get up. Sit down, stay down. He was still trying to get up, but he got up and sat up. Okay. And he was trying to stand up, but I'm holding him, trying to keep him from standing up because I didn't want him to fall again.
Who called 911?
My daughter called 911. She was on the phone because I went to hollering and screaming. Mm-hmm. We all went to hollering and screaming. My daughter called 911, and it was like they was taking forever to come, and I'm trying to keep him calm.
Who shut off first?
What? Talking about the screaming?
Who shut off first, the police or the firefighters?
Oh, the
ambulance?
Was it the? You know what? I can't even remember. I don't know if it was the paramedics or the police, because they eventually came.
They both came.
Yeah, they both came. Okay. I can't remember because I had so much going on in my mind because.
So when they loaded Fred into the ambulance, did you go in the ambulance and go with him?
No, I didn't go in the ambulance with him at the time because I had to take a bath because to be this kind of embarrassing. But when all of that was going on, I peed on myself. Okay. So I had to clean myself up before I could go.
Mama said, kind of embarrassing, but with all of that going on, you know, I took a little tinkle on myself.
And by the time before the paramedics left, both of my sons had them came. They was on the scene. They showed up.
Do you know how they got there? Meaning,
in their car.
How they knew?
In their car. My daughter had called them and told them what had happened, what had just happened.
Do you know what Tiffany told them?
No, I don't know exactly what she told them because I wasn't right there on her. I was busy talking with the paramedics and trying to get my husband, because my husband take medications, and plus he had been drinking that day as well. So I wanted to let them know that, and they had to take a list.
The picture that you took of the, is this it?
Yes, that's the picture that I took.
Did you send that?
Gosh almighty.
No, I didn't send that picture to anybody. My daughter had got my phone because I was showing the police my phone. My daughter had got the picture out of my phone. She sent it to herself. Okay. But I didn't send it to nobody, and I since deleted that anyway.
Do you know?
A lot went on, y'all. A lot went on. Just within those few minutes of them pulling up, him and his homeboy Steve pulled up. They walked to the door. Well, he walked to the door. And then everybody came outside, and it was World War III. Her husband ended up getting knocked out. Everything was bloody. He had to be rushed to the hospital. And that was that.
Know who she sent it to?
No, I don't know who she sent it to.
Okay.
No.
Do you have social media?
Yes, I have social media, but I don't be on it.
Okay. Mm-hmm. So your husband gets taken away. The police are there. You talk to the police, right?
Right. I talked to the police.
And eventually the police leave.
And then they leave, right.
Was Tiffany and Tyrone and your other son still there?
Yes, they were still there, yes.
What time more or less do you think that they left?
Now, This time I can't really say about the time because, like I said, everything was going on, and I didn't pay attention to no clock or nothing like that. But when they was there, they was there because when I went and took a shower and got dressed and got ready, my oldest son went to the hospital with me.
Who's your oldest son?
Craig.
Craig.
Okay.
Yes.
So Craig and Tyrone.
Shout out to Craig.
Were the two that were there.
Yeah, they was
making
there.
sure Mama was okay.
Right.
Okay. When you went to the hospital, do you know more or less what time it was? Was it light outside? Was it dark outside?
When I went to the hospital, it was light outside.
Okay.
Yeah.
How long after your husband was transported did you go, more or less?
Well,
Appreciate you, Melissa. Tap in with you tomorrow morning.
I can't even tell you.
Hopefully everything goes well.
Was it quick? Was it an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours?
No, it wasn't that long. It was kind of quick. It was.
Because
I would say
this happened at 1:30 in the afternoon.
Right. At my house, yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, it wasn't too long because it didn't take me that long to get ready. I had to take a shower, get
So
dressed.
basically, that's all you did. You got ready. You talked to the police. You went inside, took a shower, and then you got up and left with your older son.
Right.
Who remained in the house?
My daughter and my son Tyrone. They stayed at the house because they had the kids.
And your grandson, okay.
And my grandson. Plus, I have two grandsons now. My daughter has a son that's 14, and Tyrone has a son that's 10 years old.
Okay.
The grandson that's 10 years old lived there.
Okay,
with me.
So he was there also.
Yeah, he lived with my son. Well, they lived with me.
Okay.
So after I did that, it was light outside when my son went to the hospital with me, and I let him go in first to see Fred, and then he left shortly after that.
From her version of the story, it doesn't seem like Vicky herself had anything to do with what happened to Stephen later that night.
Poor little Fred, man. Fred thought he was going to go out there, get his 1-2-1-2 on, and end up getting knocked out and had to go to the hospital overnight. Crazy work. Crazy work.
She gave the police the picture, she filed the report, and she fully expected the legal system to handle the rest. But the question is whether the rest of her family felt the same way, or whether someone in that house decided punching their stepfather deserved a much harsher punishment than jail.
When did you first hear that something happened to Stephen, the guy in the photo?
I didn't hear that until you came to the hospital.
Okay, so before that you...
Yeah, I had no knowledge of that, yeah.
Did you talk to your son Tyrone that day on the phone?
No, he called when I was out to the hospital to see how Fred was.
Okay.
That's when I talked to him.
So you talked to him and you just told him more or less what happened?
Yeah.
Did Tyrone tell you what, if anything, he was planning on doing?
No. No.
Okay. Was he upset?
No, yeah, we all was upset.
Was he mad?
Well, yeah, he was mad. We all was mad. Yeah, we all was mad about what happened. Yeah. Because my husband didn't deserve that. None of us did deserve that because it's like I said, it's like I opened my door up to the devil.
I agree that your husband definitely didn't deserve that.
Right.
You guys made a police report. You guys have cameras outside.
Uh-oh,
right?
She might have peed a little bit right there, y'all.
Actually, we have a Ring doorbell, but my husband had it not set. Because he had it set for home, and it don't record anything. It only records away.
How about the perimeter cameras?
The perimeter. I tried to look at that. That don't show anything either.
Okay.
Yeah.
But needless to say, you guys made a police report, and you guys wanted to press charges.
Right. Yes, we did.
And you and your husband wanted that guy to go to jail.
Yes, we did. Yes.
Okay.
Yes,
you gave
definitely.
that picture to the police.
Yes, I definitely did.
When did you come back home?
I came back home. When well, actually I came back home after my oldest son left the hospital.
Welcome in, Gad. Welcome in.
He left like it was still daylight when he left, so I stayed in there.
Clean up.
Because my husband was in the ER. He was still in the ER. So I found out that they was keeping him overnight for observation. So I left to go back home to get him some overnight bag.
What time was that, more or less?
I'm not sure. It was still a little bit, it was just getting, I think it probably was just getting dark. I can't remember what time it was. Like I said, I didn't have a watch on.
When you got home, who was home?
Tiffany and Tyrone was there because she left and went back to the hospital with me.
Okay.
Yeah.
And do you know more or less at what time you went back to the hospital?
What time I went back? I think I went back, was it? I can't definitely say.
8 or 9 around there?
It's probably somewhere like that there, yeah. I can't definitely say.
Was there anybody else at your house other than Tyrone and Tiffany when you came back from the hospital?
When I came back from the hospital, I know his girlfriend, she was there.
What's her name?
Nisha. That's all I know about is Nisha.
And she's pregnant?
Yeah, she's pregnant.
Earlier, Juanisha clearly stated that she had nothing to do with the Wooten family. But now, Vicky has just placed her right inside their house on the very same day the assault happened.
Do you know?
Said she didn't know anything about it. But they just put her right at the scene, y'all. Right at the scene after the fact. Let's go.
If any of your sons or your stepsons went and spoke to Stephen that day after the incident at your house, but prior to him?
No, the only thing I know is that my stepson had said that he had spoke with him, and the guy told him, "Oh, my bad. I didn't know that was your dad. If I knew that was your dad, I would have handled it a different way." So, but that's about it.
Have you ever seen this?
No. Armani King?
Is that your grandson?
Yeah, the story wasn't straight. That throws a whole wrench in the play right there, son. A whole wrench.
Grandson name is Armani Lassane.
Oh, so it's not a king?
No, he's not a king. My daughter is a king. His father's last name is Lassane.
Okay.
Hope you feel better, Shane. Hope you feel better, Miss Ma'am. I'm okay, just in pain. I just got home from the urgent care. Yeah, get well, Miss Ma'am. Get well. Appreciate you for pulling up.
You're not
Thank you,
friends with
Shayna.
this person on social media?
No.
Okay. Do you have a Facebook or an Instagram?
I have a Facebook.
Okay. Did you see a post about Steven or Antonio they're gonna get got or anything like that?
No, I never seen a post like that. I don't even be on Facebook like that. I don't. I get on there every blue moon. Okay. I don't get on it like that.
First, she said she didn't think her stepson had anything to do with it because he found out about it much later. But now she's casually mentioning that he actually went out and confronted Steven himself. And this is something that will be looked into later on. After the detectives were finished with Vicky, they called in someone else very important to this case, the very person who all of this started with, Tiffany King.
I don't
How did you know?
I didn't know him.
You never seen him before?
No.
Okay. So tell me how this whole thing evolved.
That's crazy.
That morning, me and my baby's father was having an argument. We was texting each other, and then next thing you know, I got up because every day I go to my mom's house. Me and my kids got up.
Yeah, she told the whole story.
It was like, I want to say 12-ish. Yeah, 12-ish because she was in the kitchen cooking. And then I got a text message from him saying, "Say less," and then next thing you know.
Saying what?
Say less.
Say less?
Because I wouldn't answer my phone for him.
Say less.
Whatever, so got to my mom's house, she was cooking.
If y'all don't know, say less is just a general term, general word. It's meaning, oh, all right, mother, that's all. Oh, yeah, say less. I got you. Say less.
Yeah. A silver Mercedes-Benz pulled up in the on the side where the mailbox was. I went to the door thinking it was my son's aunt because she has a silver Mercedes too. Then I seen him get out the truck, my baby father. I told him to leave.
Get better, Miss Shayna. Get better.
He had
What do you want? What do you Antonio want?
I don't know. I put him on child support, so I don't know. I told him to leave. He wouldn't leave. We had words, squad.
Did you go to his house early that day?
Yeah, I stopped by there.
Did you take something?
No. I pulled the screen out, but I didn't take it. I had my baby.
Alright, so you know why he was there at your house?
Yeah.
Okay.
But prior to that, the argument, the text messages and stuff, it was concerned about the child support.
Okay.
But he never comes to my mom's house.
Okay.
So I was shocked that he came. So, he got out, we was arguing, squad. I had my baby in my hand. He tried to hit me. My mom and Fred came outside to like get him off of me or whatever. I put my baby down in the grass. That's when he came at me and tried to swing, but he missed. So we have rocks in the yard, so I picked up a rock and I threw it at him to make him leave. So he started walking back to the truck. Steven.
Sounds like she's trying to get the story together from what was already said. Like they huddled up and spoke, but the stuff that Mama was, the extra stuff that Mama was saying, that wasn't in the playbook.
He yelled out and said, "I'll shoot this shit up." So I'm like, what? He said it again. My mom, Fred, and my oldest son was standing on the side of Fred's truck. And Steven hadn't got out of the silver truck already. He said something to my son, and my mom was like,
do you know what he said?
No. She was like, he's a child, or whatever.
Yep, Mama used the bathroom on her. She a little twinkle.
Fred had told him he needed to leave. So he started walking up and was like, "I knocked that fuck nigga out." So my mom was like, "No, you won't." So he charged at them. He threw.
And that far MF, right? He did get knocked out, y'all. He punched Fred, and Fred had to go to the hospital overnight.
I started crying. My mom told me to call the police. I called the police. It was taking too long to come. The people next door came out.
The people where?
Next door.
Okay.
They came out. They called the police as well.
Was Antonio and Steven still there?
No, they had them left.
Okay.
The next door, neighbors called the police. The police had ended up coming. That's when the police came and they was asking questions.
She said that's when the police came and that's when they was asking questions. Police. Y'all. The who? The what? The police. Get it right, little mama.
Got all the information. And
before the police came over there, after you
the
called
police.
911, what was your first call after that?
I called my brothers, Tyrone and Fred, and they came. Or whatever.
Which one you called first?
I don't know.
Okay. So they both came?
Yeah, they both came.
Did you call Antonio at any point in time after that?
No.
Okay.
I didn't call Antonio. It was pointless. He did all that. He called, but he came over there for it. I don't know. He didn't say, if he wouldn't ever came, none of this wouldn't happen. My stepfather wouldn't have got knocked out. He had to stay a night in the hospital. And then prior to that morning,
son.
Like 3 in the morning, someone came and shot up my mom.
They wouldn't have had anything.
That was the next morning.
Yeah, 3 hours in the morning, yeah.
How's your relationship with Antonio right now?
We don't talk. It's like...
Not friendly at all?
No.
Okay. How was it immediately after that? With Antonio? Have you guys at all made up since then?
No.
Because I know it's up and down, right?
Yeah, but no.
Since then, it's been down.
I haven't seen him, talked to him, nothing, no.
Are you guys still consider being together?
No.
Okay, so you're not together with him.
No.
All right. So when your brothers get there, you call Tyrone.
And Craig.
You ever seen this picture?
Yeah, my mom took that.
She took that?
Yeah.
Okay. And did she give it to you?
Yeah, I sent it to me. I sent it to my brothers, yeah.
To both of your brothers?
Yeah.
Okay. And what was the point of that?
To see who Steven was, because we had them call the police and gave the police information. They told us that they catch him, that he could be in trouble. So.
But why did you send it to your brothers? If you were going to give it to the police, you guys gave it to the police.
To see if he know who that is. He know people.
Who?
So, both of them.
Okay. Did they know him?
We stayed down. No, nobody knows him. We never seen him. I never seen the whole time I've been with Antonio. I never seen him with Antonio.
How did you guys know that he hung around at Tony's Market?
He from Franklin. Everybody.
So you knew that he was from Franklin?
No, somebody told me he was from Franklin.
Who told you?
This boy named Chuck.
Chuck?
Yeah.
So now Tiffany is admitted to sending Stephen's picture straight to her brothers. What detectives are now asking themselves is whether one of those brothers might be a lot more involved in this case than anyone has let on so far.
When she sent that pitch out, that was a hit, y'all. That was the target frame of, hey, this him, we got to find that man. Goodness gracious. Can't let him come over here and whoop on step pops like that and send him to the hospital overnight like that. 0%, y'all. Let's go.
Did you ever have a conversation with Tyrone about what was going to happen to Stephen?
No.
Do you know?
We gave everything to the police.
Do you know Tyrone's girlfriend?
I don't like her, so.
You know her?
Yeah.
Did you
I don't
see?
know her. I seen her a few times, spoke. We got into a little argument, and after that, I didn't like her.
Did you see her that day?
She came to my mom's house. She came over there.
Did you talk to her that day?
Yeah, she came over there.
Did you tell her what happened?
No. She know Fred went to the hospital though.
Okay, but did she know the story?
No, she don't know the story. I don't tell her about my baby daddy.
Nah, Shawnee, mama didn't send out the picture. The daughter did. The daughter sent out the picture, but she sent it from mama's phone.
Did you show her that picture?
No.
Okay. Do you know what happened to Stephen?
Well, as you know, his room was going around, and then I saw the news. Yeah.
How did you find out what happened to him?
Instagram.
Who on Instagram posted something?
You said who?
Yeah.
I don't know who, but I'm friends with a
Who?
lot of people. But yeah, you know how you just scroll, and I just seen the store had police around it.
God,
did you know
man, she keeps saying the police. What in the hell is a police?
Right away,
Lordy.
No, not until people start posting.
So when did you find out
Police
was the one who got shot?
Crazy
and
work.
That was like late that night.
Where did you go after you left your mom's house?
I stayed to my mom's house. I didn't leave there until me and my mom went to the hospital to see Fred.
Now, around what time was it?
I don't know. It was getting dark.
It was getting dark already?
Yeah.
Your mom didn't go with Fred to the hospital with the ambulance?
No.
Okay, she stayed with you guys there.
She stayed there, yeah.
Who stayed with the kids?
No se hablo inglés.
My mom's house.
And when your mom and you left to see Fred, who stayed with the kids?
Tyrone was there.
Tyrone, okay.
Yeah.
And you said it was getting dark already?
Yeah.
Was Juanisha there too?
Was she? I can't recall.
Did you go by Tony's Market that day?
No.
Alright. Do you know if Tyrone went by Tony's Market?
No.
Was Tyrone pissed?
No. It was just like, why they hit Fred? Like, what Tonio came over there for? Like, he's more mad at Tonio. Because it's like, Tonio wouldn't have came over there, like, Fred wouldn't have never got hit. Like, you know?
Yeah, Fred got hit with that. How do you get? And got knocked clean off his rocker. Fred shouldn't have came out there trying to do what he do. He should have just stayed in his place, told everybody to cool out. But as far as the fighting goes, if he knew he couldn't fight, he should have never tried to fight. But Fred, we commend you for your work, brother.
Yeah. Well, no doubt what happened to Fred was bad, and the guy deserved to go to jail, but
yeah,
I don't think he deserved to die for that.
No, nobody deserves to die.
Since detectives are getting the same story from Tiffany that they got from her mother, Vicky, they now have to turn to the one person who might have actually ordered Stephen's death, Tyrone King.
You know why you're here?
Not really.
Do you know which homicide I'm investigating?
I know homicide is it.
Okay. Do you know who got killed?
No, I don't know that gentleman.
Okay. Do you know... Let me backtrack.
I know of the incident because Antonio is my sister.
Baby dad.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know that gentleman.
Okay.
No.
So where were you when Antonio and Stephen went over to your parents' house?
I was out trying to get my car fixed.
Where were you?
I was probably riding around because I know I went to one guy I know named Jose. He stayed right off of Dave V, a little past Dave V. He fixed cars. I was trying to get him to do my axles, my right and left side axles on my car.
Okay.
I got a call from my sister saying, Tyrone, hurry up and get to the house. They just jumped on Fred. I'm like, who was they? Antonio them. So as I get there, by the time I get there, the emblems pulling up too. So they picked them up, you know. And that's when they went to explain and tell me what happened. After that, I proceeded left in my car, Honda Sonata, and I went back to trying to see about getting my CBC axles fixed. My friend Jose, he has his option license. He got tied up, so he told me we want to be able to do it. After me going back and forth.
Where was this?
He stayed right off of Davie.
Davie what?
I don't know. I don't know the area too familiar, but I know exactly. I can get the address out.
It's near I-95 or is it near 441?
No, it's not. It's near 441.
Okay.
Like you go past Davie, you turn right on. Backtrack. Peters. Turn right on Peters.
Okay.
And then I believe it's a 7-Eleven. You go a little straight and it's a light, and you make that quick left into that neighborhood back there.
Okay.
I don't know that neighborhood too good.
Okay.
But yeah.
So that's where you were before?
That's where I was when she called saying hurry up to the house.
Okay, and you went to the house. And then from the house you went back over there.
I called him back because like I said, he was still home, but he told me he was for the go off and do something with his, I don't know, but go off and do something about another car, because he fixed cars right there at his house in his yard.
At what time would you say you left there?
What time was that incident?
It was at 1:30.
I left the house probably about 2:15ish, 2:10, 2:15ish.
Whose house?
My mom's house.
Okay, so you were
my house while I stayed there.
Okay, so you were at the mechanics, you get the call around 1:30, and you go to your house, and you left your house to go back to the mechanics at 2:30?
No,
at 2:30.
After I got to the house to see.
You said you had the beer at 11 o'clock, right?
What was going on and everything, I proceeded and went like I was going to go back to his house. But like I said, he called me and he was like, I'm going to go do some running around, woo-de-woo. I went back home after that.
Also, you never made it to his house, to the shop.
No.
You went afterwards. You went after you went back home, after Tiffany called you.
Yeah, I was already at his house before my sister called me.
Okay, that's what I was getting at.
Yeah, she was like, get to the house. I'm like, wow, what's going on?
Okay.
That's when I went to the house to see what was going on.
Okay.
After
so when you get to the house, what did you find out happened?
I found out that Antonio came over there. My sister said everybody was in the house.
Who's everybody?
My mom, Fred, my sister, and my nephew, TJ.
Okay.
They was all in the house. Antonio made his way to my sister's car, opened up her door. That's what made her go outside.
Okay.
As she proceeded to go outside and stop him from going to her car, he swung at her. That's what made my mom and Fred them come outside, because they looking through the window. They seen that.
Okay.
So when they seen that, Fred tell Antonio, hey man, you come on, Antonio. This my house, man. You tripping. Fred is not no violent person. Fred is a easygoing, you know.
I met him, I know.
Yeah, so Fred trying to get them to go. My sister tell me the friend, I don't know that guy, of Antonio, gets out the car. He walks up on Fred. He finched that Fred.
Who's outside now when this is happening?
My mom, Tiffany, my nephew TJ, his neighbors, Mr. Sam, I don't know his wife's name, but she came out. You know,
the brother trying to escape everything. He like, nah, I don't know anything. All I know is what I did, and that's that. So he's trying to keep everything on quiet and on hush. Brothers doing the brotherly thing, you know. Indeed, indeed. Play, what it do, Miss Ma'am? Good to see you. Hey, you. Look at you. Welcome in.
So, boom.
Shout out to the
Fred,
ASATs in the building.
My mom, you know, all in the outside. But, like my sister was telling me, this guy, I don't know his name, he act like he wanted to, you know, I guess swing on Fred, I don't know.
Okay.
Because they say he jumped the flinch, So that made Fred like take his stance.
Okay.
The next thing you know, they say he hit Fred, knocked him out, boom, hit the concrete. And that's what they told me.
And you guys got cameras out there?
Yeah, there's cameras on our house.
You guys recorded it?
I don't know if you gotta ask Fred. I don't know if the cameras recorded.
You never asked about that?
Nah.
Okay.
I mean, that's.
Do you know if Lauderhill police was called out or they came out?
Yeah, when I came, Lauderhill police was there.
Was there already? Okay.
Yeah, they were there.
All right. So you leave around what time you say? From there?
From my house, I left probably about around 2:30ish, like close to 2:40, somewhere around there.
Okay. And then you say you go to.
I was proceeding to go back to my friend Jose's house.
Do you have Jose's phone number?
No, I don't have. I don't know. I called him off Facebook.
Okay.
Messenger.
All right. What's his name? Jose what?
I don't know his last name.
What's his profile name?
Jose. I don't know. I don't.
Can you look it up so I can write it down?
Yeah, I don't have a phone.
You didn't bring your phone? Okay.
Unlike Vicky and Tiffany, Tyrone's
brother is on the evade. Hear me? He got a quotable for everything that he's trying to throw at him, y'all. Nope, I don't got a phone. Can you look it up for me? Nah, I don't got no phone. Gosh almighty.
Story isn't quite as clean. He's bouncing between a long list of stops he supposedly made that afternoon when there's a lot going on at home. And the more he keeps explaining, the more it sounds like he's making it all up.
Okay. So you left at 2:30 to go back to Jose's. Yeah. Into what time did you stay at Jose's?
I didn't stay long because my mom was telling me she was going to get ready to go back up to the hospital and my sister was going to go with her. So at that time, I had to be back, get back to the house before they leave because I had to get my nephew. I'm watching, he's only one. I'm watching him, and then I got my son at the house, which is 10.
Okay.
Because his mom had just brought him back, dropped him back off, like around 4 or 5 o'clock. She dropped him back off home.
Mm-hmm.
So and I was home.
So by 4 o'clock you were home already?
Yeah, I was home.
And where did you go after you left your house? Again, after that?
Yo, wow.
I can't recall if I stepped out again. I don't know.
Okay. So your last memory is that you stayed home?
Yeah, I was home though.
Okay. Did you go by Tony's Market?
Did I go by Tony's Market?
Remember, you got to tell the truth because you don't.
No.
I'm just reminding you.
They itchy.
I was home. Was I home? Yeah, I was home. And then. Yeah, I was home.
My question to you was, did you drive by Tony's Market? But before you answer that, let me ask you this. How was the Jungle Queen?
Jungle Queen was nice.
Nice? You liked it?
Yeah.
Okay. Did you drive by Tony's Market?
As that day, I believe so. I went by Tony's Market, but I wasn't around. I don't know what time I recall going by Tony's Market. But
how many times did you say you drove by Tony's Market?
One time, I believe.
Just one time?
Yeah.
You believe?
Yeah, one time.
Whose car were you in?
I was in my car.
What car you driving?
I got a Honda Sonata, 2013.
A Hyundai Sonata.
A blue.
Dark blue?
Yeah.
Do you know the tag?
LBA Q59.
Around what time was that you drove by Tony's Market?
I can't recall what time it was, but I know I went. I did go because I went in and I brought a Red Bull.
You went inside Tony's Market?
Yeah, I brought a Red Bull.
Okay. Was that before or after Antonio came by the house?
That was after.
All right. So, in what time was it? When you left to go to get the car fixed, or after?
He playing peekaboo, y'all. He running all around the answers.
You came home and you stayed with the kids, that you went to Tony's Market.
That was, I believe, after.
Okay, so it was after 4.
I believe so. Yeah.
You know how long after 4 it was?
Nah.
Okay. Mm-hmm. When you went to Tony's Market, did you know what Steven looked like?
Nah.
And there's the lie. His sister Tiffany already told detectives that.
Gosh almighty. They got him hook, line, and sinker with that one, y'all. He's about to pull out that picture that his sister then sent from his mama phone that he already, oh man, they might got it. So prior to him pulling his phone out, to him pulling his picture out, he thought he had one. So we gonna see what changes, y'all. See if he change up his stilo, see if he change up his style, anything of that nature. And crazy world. Mama came in talking too much. Little sis came in talking too much, and now they wrapped up like a mummy. Let's go.
She sent Stephen's picture to both of her brothers, which means Tyrone absolutely knew what Stephen looked like long before he claims he did, and detectives are about to point that out.
You ever seen this picture?
Yeah, that's the picture my mom said she took for the, she said she gave to the officers. Yeah, that's my first time, that's my ever first time seeing that guy.
In this picture?
Yeah, in that picture.
Did your mom send you this picture?
Who sent me? Nah, I think my sister sent me that picture, I don't know.
So Tiffany sent you that picture?
I believe so.
How long after this incident happened did you get that picture?
No, I think she sent me that picture like not too like long after that happened.
Okay, so shortly thereafter you got that picture.
Yeah, son, we do Dr. Insanity all the time. All the time.
Mm-hmm.
And you went to Tony's Market purely just to buy a Red Bull?
No, I was hanging because you know they have a little jam spot.
Were you looking for this guy?
No, I wasn't looking for that. I don't know that guy.
Okay.
I've never seen that guy until that picture. I didn't know him.
What point in time did you hook up with Wanisha that day?
One thing for certain, two things for sure. You know what's in the back of that officer's head right now? He looking dead in his face, and he about to ask him,
why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying?
ah! Gosh almighty, they got you, Bubba.
Wanisha came to my house, what? I can't recall what time she came to my house. But I remember her coming over.
Give me a ballpark.
That's what I'm saying, I can't recall what time.
Was it before or after the punch?
Say it again, what?
Was it before or after your stepdad was punched?
That was, I think that was after. That was after.
Was it before or after you left the house to go back to the mechanics?
That was after, because I was by myself.
Was it before?
Gosh almighty, they trying to trick him up. Trick him all the way up, y'all. This was a keeping the family murder. And the first thing they did was not keep it in the family. Yeah. They didn't have their story straight about anything at all. Everybody should have just said, I don't recall. That would have been better, you know? All the world. A game of dodgeball. They played dodge bullets on the streets there. Indeed. The logo on his head, Tennessee Titans. Tennessee Titans on the logo.
After you went to Tony's Market?
I was after.
Did you ever get in her car that day?
Nah.
How well do you know her brother?
I don't really conversate with that little man.
Do you stay often at her house?
I go back and forth like some nights.
So you stay out there often?
I ain't gonna say often. I just, because like I say, my son with me, so.
That night before this whole thing happened, did you spend the night at her house?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you left that day, that morning, from her house to start your day?
Mm-hmm.
That's a yes, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Did you go back that night?
I did go back that night.
Did you ever talk to Wanisha about this, that day?
Nah. I didn't. She knew about the incident because she came over there. So.
Did you call her over there because of the incident?
Nah, we always on the phone.
Yeah, I know you are. I'm just saying, did she come over strictly because of that?
No, like she always come over. So I won't just say because of that incident she came over like that.
So when you're there with her, what did you tell her about this incident?
I ain't have to tell her because at that time, my sister and my mom, I think they went somewhere and they came back and then I don't know where they went after that. So they was all in the house talking about it. So she heard it from, their mouth talking.
Okay, but at that point in time, everybody left and it was just you and her?
No, at that point in time, it was just me and my kids. And then by that time, my mom came back from the hospital, I believe. Then I went back over to her house.
Okay. Was
Detroit
Wanisha,
Tigers.
Did Wanisha stay in your house after she came over with you till you guys left together?
Yeah.
And around what time was that?
I can't recall what time it was.
Was it dark outside?
It was probably just getting, nah, it wasn't, it was, I won't say it was dark.
Was your mom home? Or she had, or she was not home?
No, she was still at the hospital.
She was still home. So who did you leave your kids when you left? When you left for Wanisha?
My sister was getting ready to go, and my nephew went with her. My nephew and my son all went with her.
With Tiffany?
Yeah.
Okay, and around what time was this?
The hose is this?
I can't, it was just before dark. I can't recall what time it was.
Did you feed them dinner, or?
Nah.
Was that something Tiffany was gonna do?
Yeah. I mean, I got a 10-year-old and a 14-year-old nephew. They big like big boys. I ain't got a...
Did you ever have...
Officer with the glasses, he over there chewing hard as ever on that gum like that's the last stick of gum he ever had. And putting in parlays. He checking on his parlays, y'all.
Conversation with Wanisha about trying to get this guy for what he did to your stepdad.
Nah. Mm-mm. No, sir.
Why would Wanisha be involved in this then?
I don't see how she's involved.
You don't have to see it, but she is involved.
I mean, I don't...
You didn't ask her to do it?
Ask her to do what?
To get involved in this?
No.
To get this guy killed?
Wanisha ain't got nothing to do with nothing, that's what I'm saying.
But she did, she does. And she's gonna get arrested for it. How I'm gonna arrest her for it?
Oh, look at these two guys. They in sync. They definitely in sync, y'all. The leg cross at the same time.
Wanted to see how this evolved. She's pregnant right now, right?
Was phenomenal. Check them out. I'm gonna go back. There we go. Now watch the leg cross, y'all. Watch the leg cross on Officer A and Officer B. Let's go.
She does, and she's gonna get arrested for it.
So
how I'm gonna arrest her for it? I'm just wanting to see how this evolved. She's pregnant right now, right?
Yes.
How far along is she?
7 months.
Whose baby is it?
9.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And she's gonna get arrested for this. And you're telling me that you're not the one who asked her to do anything?
Man, she ain't got nothing to do with nothing, and I sure ain't got nothing to do with nothing.
Okay. Do you know that her car was over there all afternoon?
Nah, I didn't.
That's crazy.
You did not know that? You're telling me that you went by Tony's Market just once that day?
Yeah.
Just one time?
That was it.
And you went inside?
And I got a Red Bull. Yeah.
And then after that, you went home?
I just went about my day. You know, just hanging like what I do on the news. Hang, smoke, just chill.
Okay.
Like this.
Do you have any questions?
Nope.
How about you, Steve? Do you have any questions?
I don't.
All right, Tyrone. I believe we have enough.
I appreciate it.
While everyone was questioned, Warren Pollock, the alleged triggerman, never showed up for a single interrogation. In July 2025, after more than 3 years of investigation, Warren was arrested in Augusta, Georgia, and indicted on first-degree murder charges. He remained in custody in Richmond County, awaiting extradition back to South Florida. His sister, Wanisha Pollock, was arrested 2 days later in Lauderhill and charged as an accessory after the fact. Tyrone kept defending her, but detectives already had her car, surveillance footage, phone records, and statements, placing her at the scene. She was later released on a $20,000 bond. Now investigators are left piecing together multiple possibilities. Did Tyrone use Wanisha's car to commit the crime? Was she covering for him? Or did Warren work with someone else entirely? As for the rest of the people connected to that day, no member of the Wooten or King family has been arrested or charged. The legal threshold to prove someone ordered or solicited a hit is extremely high, and so far, investigators have not been able to produce direct evidence linking any family member to the actual shooting. Our heart goes out to Stephen Black's family and everyone else affected by this tragic loss.
I want to wake up well. I want to look up and see my son coming through the door. I want to see my son.
What do you think about this case? Do you think the Pollocks have any connection to the Wooten King family in regards to the crime? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Thank you for watching today's video. Don't forget to subscribe and check out one of the craziest cases I've ever covered right here.
That was wild, y'all. That was wild. That was a long journey for them to kick it like that. Okay, so all they said was the sister, she got picked up as well. The sister got picked up as well 2 days later, after the fact, and then she got released on a $20,000 bond. They didn't say anything after that, so, but the son, the brother, unfortunately, he's going down. It is what it is, ain't what it ain't. But another unfortunate event is that, you know, Steve had to, he lost his life on the note of him beating up and beating down the old man. So, you know, just stay out of people business, man. Stay out of family business. If it's not pertaining to you, try to stay out of family business. Shayna says, what's crazy is all these hoodlums talk about don't snitch, and then you get them in the room and they snitch about your whole damn life. Talk that talk, indeed. Now somebody has to take the MK because the girl is pregnant. Yeah, that's what I was thinking as well. But she got arrested for accessory after the fact. So they tried to tie all of that from the phone records to the picture to her sending the picture out to her car being seen outside the Tony's Market as well, and they pushed all that together, and you know they tried to get a two for oneer. Definitely tried to get a 2 for oneer. Yeah, because if nobody told they was gonna use the girl car and charge her, now somebody has to take that body. Yeah, indeed. The moral of the story is, if you want to get away with unalive, someone be a complete and total idiot, moronic yeah. You can lead them to water juice. You can lead them to the water. That's crazy how people get involved in stuff that isn't their business. Yeah, my point exactly. Because if he wouldn't have never got out the car to fight the stepdad, it was the stepdad, the old man. It was an old man. You get out, you want to rumble on the old man, and then what ended up happening to you after the fact was that you was unalive at the supermarket for beating on that old man. I'm not saying that's justifiable. I'm not, in any way, shape, or form saying that it was the right thing to do. I'm just saying he should have just stayed out of people's business that wasn't his at all. Great advice, Ace. Folks be stepping in when they don't need to and stay quiet when they should step up. Ass back all the way backwards, brother. All the way backwards. Crazy word. In the crazy world that we live in. That was our interrogation room for this evening / morning or early morning. Tomorrow is Saturday, and I appreciate all of y'all for kicking it with me. Big shout out to y'all. Big shout out to the Acers. Tomorrow morning I'll be live doing another. It might be body cams in the morning. I'm not sure if I'm going to do interrogation room or body cams in the morning, but either way. And also we have a third variation of stories of true crimes, just true crime stories that we're going to be doing also, just to keep everything up to date, up to par, a little bit different each time. So we're going to rock on out. Tomorrow's a new day. Hopefully everybody's blessed. Y'all go ahead and make sure y'all enjoy y'all Friday going into Saturday. And tomorrow we will be on time. Definite. I have a couple of YouTube channels that I'm going to be publishing which I didn't know I had to wait like a 24-hour period, but it is what it is. So Ace Aura XP is going to be published. Ace Aura Reacts, which is going to be for like entertainment purposes, for like like industry purposes, and that's going to be published. And then Ace Aura Live is going to be published in a couple days. So we're going to get everything rocking and rolling, and then that's going to be where we at an all-time high basis. So I'm gonna get up off of here right now, lock on out, and I think I might be trying to. That's if I'm able to go live tonight. So I'm gonna end up going live for about an hour on Ace or XP. Get some Call of Duty in, and then that'll be that. So I want to tell y'all, I appreciate y'all Acers from the top to the bottom. It's us, never them. Always we, never me. Much love. Big shout out to y'all. I appreciate y'all from the bottom of my heart. Always, man, because without y'all, there is no me and there is no we. Shout out to all the Acers in the building that slid through. Members only content coming up this weekend. So I might do well, I'm going to do, not might, but I'm going to do a members only live also, and drop some new vids for everybody to tune into. So much love, much love. So Ace Aura Media will be rocking out all the way, all the way. I appreciate y'all. To everybody here, you know, we are growing slowly but surely, and we gonna get to where we need to get to, because where we at right now is where we need to be, you know, like real where we are right now is where we need to be. The family's just gonna get a little bit stronger, a little bit longer, that's all. So for everybody that's here, y'all the day ones, the officials, the Acers of the Acers, you know, shout out to the Acettes, shout out to the Aces. Much love from my heart to yours. So without any further ado, y'all, don't forget, we don't break the content, we just break the content down. Number 2, don't forget, stay hydrated out there, y'all. Definitely stay hydrated. And number 3, don't forget, we always protect the kids, we always protect the women, we always protect the elderly, we always protect us as a whole, as a family, as a unit, and we always protect the innocent. So, and one more for my brother Juice. Can't forget the puppies, y'all. Woof, woof, you know? So without that, I'll let y'all get to it. Let y'all get y'all rest on and enjoy y'all. Gotta protect the boobies. You and Shayna funny. Much love, y'all. So I'll be seeing y'all in the morning, rocking out with y'all in the morning. I'm gonna try to see if I can go live on Ace Aura XP and get a game in, and then I'm going from there. So we're gonna rock on now. Love y'all. Happy Friday. See y'all shortly. Another Saturday in the books, and we good to go. Peace.